Hey guys, John Mark Dugan here in Moscow, Russia, and we are going for a drive. Now, I've talked about the stupidity of sanctions in my other videos, and I've even shown you guys some examples. Well, I'm going to show you another example of one industry that is really under a lot of fire, okay? And that's the auto industry. Now, what is happening with the auto industry? Well, Mercedes, Audi, BMW, they've decided that they are not going to sell cars in Russia anymore. So the buyers of these luxury SUVs, okay, as well as other SUVs like Toyota that aren't available, what are they going to do? Are they just going to say, well, we're not just going to drive, we're going to walk? No, they're not, okay? So what are they going to do? Well, they're going to buy what's available. And what is available? Well, there is a very flourishing Chinese automotive market in Russia, okay? And it has grown 4 times, or 400% just in the last couple of years. And it is on track to be gangbuster this year. Now, why is this? Well, because, first of all, the quality has gotten a lot better. A lot better, right? We're talking on par with the quality of their European rivals. Or am I just saying this? The Chinese couldn't make anything as beautiful as the Europeans, right? As far as technology goes, ask yourself a question, all right? Look at, let's say, drones, for instance. The drones, DJI. DJI and the Chinese cell phone companies like Xiaomi, but DJI in particular, they are one of the most, they are the premier. What is this idiot doing? Go, you moron. This stupid people. DJI is the premier drone manufacturing company, okay? They are incredible. Their drones are, hands down, the best in the business. And this is because of Chinese technology and Chinese quality. Now, some would say, well, yeah, but the Chinese, they stole that from America, they stole it from here. Well, it doesn't matter. They got it now. They got it now and they're using it. They're using it in their jet fighters, and they're using it in their cars.
Привет, Exit.
Да, я здесь.
Закрой люк.
Окей.
Oh. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
If I had this, I would actually learn how to speak Russian. Now, keep in mind, every single one of these cars sold, every single one of these Chinese cars sold, right? Let's say a car costs $50,000. That's $50,000 less dollars going to Europe, and that's $50,000 more dollars going to China. All right? Who's winning this? Who is winning from the sanctions? Could it be that the Chinese are winning from these sanctions? Could it be that Joe Biden, whose family has been doing business with the Chinese for many, many years, purposefully put these sanctions in place specifically to help the Chinese economy? I think so. It seems like it. I mean, after all, everything he's been doing is to help the Chinese economy. 5 million barrels of oil from our strategic reserves. Our strategic reserves meant for our national defense, our national security, has been sold to China. 5 million barrels. Who's winning from that? Certainly not the American people, that's for damn sure. So, and that's just not me saying this. This is a Reuters report, okay? Reuters said this. So, why don't we take a look and see what your money gets you for a Japanese car, and see why the sanctions are going to be so devastating to Europe, where, you know, a lot of their cars had been sold to Russia before. Not just European, though. I mean, hell, we used to have Jeep here, Chevrolet, Ford. Yeah. No more, no more. It all went out the door. And thanks to the Americans' brilliant plan of depriving anybody the ability to sell to Russia. So, let's go. So this is an Exceed VX. And it is one of the higher models in the Exceed lineup. I mean, all-wheel drive. Ah, Exceed is Chery.
Yeah.
Ah, I did not know. LED lights. So this is the key fob, and you don't actually have to use it. You can keep it in your purse or in your pocket. You have this little button here. So if you just pull the handle, it opens. Push this, it locks. So again, look at this cool display. This is quite a beautiful interior. Engine start. Now it brings your seat forward automatically to a predetermined position. Look at this. Look at the door panel. Now it's not real leather, but you know what? None of them use real leather anymore. It's all that some kind of fake leather. Look. But it's beautiful. I mean, the stitching is very nice. Huge. Holy Jesus. Oh. Huge sunroof. Hold up. Alright, guys. You have got to see the size of this sunroof. It's the biggest sunroof I've ever seen in a car. Look at this. It is massive. It goes almost all the way to the front, completely to the back. Wow. Beautiful, yeah? Absolutely incredible. So yeah, this is the inside. Now this is a brand new one. So again, you have all of your air. You have your backup camera. Beautiful. Look at this. It's incredible. Amazing. Now these seats recline a lot. Look at that. Normal and recline. Split row. There we go. Huge back. Ah! Even another row of seats back here. Is that? Oh, you can't pull it out. Is that three seats?
Yeah,
Three seats. Wow. So a third row of seats. And it's such a nice, dude, the finish on the car, There's no orange peel whatsoever. If you look at the American, the Jeep over here, there's a lot of orange peel on the Jeep. Not so with this. Let's take a look at the engine real quick. Hmm. Well, that's clean. Look at that. That's very clean. You want to check your oil? Dipstick is here. Maybe not. Looks like a dipstick icon. Oil fill. Quite nice. Beautiful. Even the inside is finished pretty nice. So, in talking to the sales guy there, I found something out very interesting. So, yes, the car is made in China, but it's like Legos. The transmission is Borg Warner and Getrag. The engine is AVL. Now, it's made from, like, the core components are made from components that are manufactured in United States, Japan, Europe, and so what's interesting is they are not affected by any sanctions whatsoever. So you're getting a Chinese car. It has the exact same reliability, they say, as like a BMW or an Audi, with a much lower cost of ownership and a much lower cost. That top of the line car that I looked at was 4.6 million rubles. Now, they used to be a lot less expensive, but now that it's what you buy when you're in Russia, hold on one sec, I gotta make this turn. The prices have gone up. So we are sending even more money. But how much is 4.6 million rubles? Let's see. 4.6 million rubles in dollars. $75,000. Now, back before the sanctions, that car would have been $50,000 equivalent. But because sanctions have pushed so much business to the Chinese, the demand is a lot stronger for the Chinese automobiles. And now that people are actually seeing how Chinese automobiles are made and they drive, which I'm driving one now, by the way, it is fantastic. The people think that they are wonderful. Now, for instance, this automobile that I am driving, it has a lot of different technologies to include adaptive cruise control, and it will even it even steers itself. So I thought, because I was making a video on Chinese cars, I would drive a Chinese automobile today. And this is actually a low-priced Haval F7X, excuse me. This is actually a low-priced F7X. And this car costs right about $30,000 in today's market, because the ruble again is so strong. When this car was first bought, it was about $25,000. And again, the quality is quite nice. It comes with Android Auto. It's got wireless charging in the center. It's dirty, so sorry about that, but carbon dash and door accents. Yeah. So, not bad at all. You know, driving this, I would put it on par with a mid-level BMW, like a 3 Series. It handles quite nice. It's very responsive. And, yeah. You can watch how the steering will steer itself. And I hope you learned a little bit about what is actually happening. Your money is coming out of American and European companies, going to China, making China stronger. Russians are still getting their cars that they need. All right? Just is what it is. This thing also reads road signs, by the way. If you look at this right here, it's telling me that I passed the speed limit sign that says 60 miles an hour. And the reason it was flashing is because I was going too fast. I was going above 15 kilometers per hour above the speed limit. Which here, you can't get a ticket for. It's only if you go 20 kilometers an hour over the speed limit can you get a ticket. Little grace period. But a ticket here, like $4. $4 or $5 for a speeding ticket. You know? Red light ticket's a little bit more than that. Lane violation ticket, that's expensive. Hold on. If you get a lane violation ticket, you're looking at, I don't know, $30 or $40, I think it is. It's not cheap. Well, it's cheap compared to U.S. standards. But, certainly not, cheap by, by Russia standards. Parking tickets are the worst. You're looking at like $80 to get a parking ticket. Getting a parking ticket is one of the worst things you can do in Russia. The only exception to that is let's see. Oh, a DUI. Yeah, DUI is the worst. Or crossing over a double yellow line. Both of those, your license goes bye-bye.